Okay, we are live. Just gotta check that the mic is working. Yes, it is. So I just gotta wait for the practice event to conclude. Don't know why that wasn't working. Well, it should be fixed now. Alright. Let me... Welcome to Chaos Carnival 3, Distributed Denial of Sanity. Today we have a match that has been surprise scheduled for right now, surprising even myself, between StopPlaying and the Baguettes. The winner of this match will go through to the winners of this match will go through to the semi-finals, while the losers will enter the Leaf bracket, just as in the first 3 matches. The participants decided to schedule this match for right now, like an hour ago. So yeah, I'm not necessarily ready for it, but it's apparently now or never, so now it is. Our options of the vote are Concrete Playground, Volatile Metal Works, Decayed Garden, and Bulbear Basin. There are currently 3 votes for Volatile Metal Works, making it the top of the list. Hello, Jerry. Yep, certainly is. Oh. Yeah, this rule set halves the captain's health, so Volatile's going to be very interesting. But on the other hand, it also gives both teams a bitter every minute, and all the cherries are bitters. And Pikmin can't be whistled while fighting each other in this rule set. So I guess it will come down to how well each team can use both the bombs and the bitters. That's really going to decide this game. Also how good at PvE they are. But we have a self-proclaimed PvE master Vifgor here, who Yeah. sorry about that. Let the round begin. On volatile metal works. Oh, Vivtal's picked up a bomb. Using it to take out the enemies. Very risky when you only have half your normal health, but he still thinks he can do it, and he thinks correctly, it looks like. At least for now, anyway. Oof. Unfortunate loss of one Pikmin. I'm sure we're going to see many more Pikmin dead soon. Good point, we actually might not. Of all the betters. Using the betters to deny cherries that give you more betters. Even as you get a better every minute anyway. I feel like this is gonna be a very stalemate-ish match overall. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's... Oh no, Anto is just returning to base. Oh, looks like Playercraft has had that idea. Oh! Well, we did have a lot of Pikmin dead there. I did say it was going to happen, but I didn't think that was how it was going to happen. But of course, when there are so many betters, does a numbers advantage really mean all that much? Oh, yeah. Just continuously. Yeah. I say that with this amount of health you can survive 3 hits, but really that can end up also just being 2 hits and being shaken a few times. Oh! Anto blows himself up! don't think so, and I think that's why no one's bothered yet. Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks to all of these cherries that Baguettes have been gathering, they can just use as many bitters as they like, and they'll still have more than they'll ever use. They can just keep using the bitters they already have to monopolize the means of obtaining more bitters. At this point, what can StopPlaying even do? StopPlaying that they've been burning through their stockpile of bitters, but they feel like this is what they have to do in order to have a shot at the cherries. Specifically, the cherries that are out of the way. They have been able to get a few, but I don't think a few is going to cut it.
Yes.
It seems Playercraft is on the offensive, constantly bittering the Baguette squad, while StopDoor is the one trying to get the marble and cherries going. The StopPlaying are having to be very careful with their management of their bitters, given just how many more the Baguettes have stored up. But yeah, if that were a time to do it again, if there were any time to do it again, it would be then, and they did. But now I feel like StopPlaying have probably got it far enough and been that efficient with their management of their significantly smaller bitter supply that they might be able to pull this off. I think it's basically like a one false move and it's all over dynamic we have going on right here. I think they could do it, but in order for them to do it, they would have to not make a single mistake. Looks like Playercraft has bought StopDoor enough time to get over there with the rest of the Pikmin. Oh, but the Baguettes are taking all of the cherries that StopPlaying worked so hard to acquire, and the cherry pushed the marble in the Baguette's direction. Now StopPlaying have finally exhausted all of their bitters, and I think it may well be over now. Well, looks like StopPlaying are just gonna resign. Baguettes 1, StopPlaying 0. I bet we're gonna see them complaining about how much they hate this rule set. Oh. Just... So, Emperor's Arena, Concrete Playground, the Sewer, or Deep Blue? Looks like Emperor's is the current favourite. Well, the favourite of Stop Door and both the Baguettes, but not Playercraft. Yeah. Although one of the biggest layouts got removed recently. Be too annoying, I guess. That's what I said to Drought originally. They said no. Alright, just waiting for Playercraft already. And he's done arguing with Victor. Okay, let the round begin! Not a great start. Playercraft has already potentially taken enough damage from being shaken to reduce the number of hits he can take from 3 to 2. Victor is just catching some much needed rest while Anto does all the work. This is the thing I saw the Baguettes do in the 4-Leaf Cup, the previous 2v2 tournament, and the explanation for it is quite simple. Anto's, in the team's mind, Anto is currently doing everything that actually matters, so Victor just sits there. Oh yeah! Sabotage! Let's go! Victor's gotta be careful he doesn't himself get chomped right now. Now here comes a Red Ball Warp to stop Door. Is he ready for this? Looks like he's so ready for it that he knows to just go out of the way completely. And then it will just go back to bed. Well, to the floor. It seems once again the Baguettes have secured a significant lead in the Pikmin count. And we know how that went. We know what that ended up leading to last time. So, StopPlaying are going to need to figure out a way to sort out their act quickly enough before the snowballing begins. It is currently StopPlaying who have more of the bitters. But that will not necessarily remain the case. Playercraft saw the Baguettes using that tactic, better the orange ball orb and just get the marble, and then used it himself. I mean, if it works, it works. I think the Baguettes have suffered a few losses of their own to this red ball orb. Oof, I don't know if Victor meant to do that. He might have killed it too early. Remember, they still only have 41 Pikmin. Well, 45 now. And that red Bulborb has now killed so many of StopPlaying's Pikmin! They split up. Not that this necessarily achieves much, but it does split Victor's attention. Yeah. The Baguettes have the lead in the cherries, in the bitters by normal means, and in the Pikmin. Ooh, yeah. Now Anto's trying to secure the 4th. And this is where StopPlaying are getting desperate. You can see the desperation. You can see it in the bitter count as it continues to go down. They don't have the numbers to fight this. They're gonna need something else. Yeah. I think he's trying to make sure Playercraft can't actually do anything useful here, while Victor makes the game-winning play. StopDraw knows what's coming, tries to avoid it, but, well, for the most part at least, fails to. I mean, it would be difficult. Yep, there's another resignation. Baguettes 2, StopPlaying 0. Alright, spider sand, volatile mathematics block in the sewer, or rusted ring. Well, there's not even a question anymore. Maybe it never was, and I just didn't read. Alright, let the round begin! Now, with this one having naturally spawning volatile dweevils, this could get even more interesting than usual. Oh! I mean, this to a large extent is why Victor continues to be the cocky trash talker type that he is, even as he knows that he can have a truly humbling experience as a result of being overconfident in himself. Because it's even funnier should that happen, at least in his opinion. Victor's favourite food is his own words. StopPlaying and burnt through their entire supply of betters, at least until the minute mark is hit again. The Pikmin counts are equal, roughly, but the betters are what really matters here. Oh! Oh! The rare alcove bomb rock of Spider's Den! It's about to come into play! And they use it to knock the marble off of the Dweevil. Spider's Den has a chance for a bomb rock, usually only one, to spawn in one of the alcoves. Oh! Well, there's another one! I don't think it's ever more than two, though. Oh! Anto's got the bomb. Even the bomb itself has been bettered, as Anto is trying to ensure it doesn't get punched. Yep. Bomb's about... Oh, no, no. is this? Like a highly creative like a highly creative reenactment of the Cuban Missile Crisis? Just entered the base. Baguettes 3, stop playing 0. Assuming they refuse Tacos Last Stand rule, which honestly I think they probably will. Playercraft does not seem to be enjoying this. Especially when you're playing against the highest rated team containing the ridiculous to even attempt to contest best player in the world. Well, I guess you're about to find out what it does. Yeah. Some part of me really likes putting people in difficult and unfamiliar situations and seeing how they react. Well, this tournament is all about that. And hey, I get to experience it. I have to experience it myself as well. Well, have to. I chose to. Alright, let the round begin. Well, actually... Oh, wait, no, that's right. This is the new and ostensibly improved Rustic Ring. I've yet to actually see it for myself fully. But I guess we have a bit of a home field advantage here, given Anto was the one who designed these new layouts. Well, we have the spicy from Playercraft. I think they started realizing that they might as well use the spices they got. But sure enough, here comes Anto. It does currently look like, for once, StopPlaying have more bitters. Just slightly more, but still. Although the Baguettes do have more Pikmin. StopPlaying, I think, have realized they need to get their numbers up to stand a chance. And I guess they're playing a very reactive strategy right now. Whenever the Baguettes bitters them, bitter back. That way you can ensure that you never fall behind. This is what happens when StopPlaying and having to focus on 2 things at once, while the Baguettes focus on 3 things at once. Oh, no, wait! Look at that! Oh, yes! Playercraft successfully got a bunch of the Baguette's Pikmin burnt to death! And then StopPlaying manages to lose a bunch of their own Pikmin somewhere, too. I heard a bunch of falling off the map sounds, so... I don't know what exactly happened there. Oh! They glitched through the bridge! I didn't even know this was possible! When even your own Pikmin give up on you! That's the real toxicity. Yeah, as usual. Oh, game has been closed down, so I guess no taco. Well, that was all for today. Hopefully, on Saturday, we'll be able to have Royal Buffoons, that's you, Jerry, against a Southern Bathtub University, SVU and Nubtop. So, until then, stay tuned.